Hey everyone, welcome back. We are second stream today. Amazing. It's not really. Sometimes it happens when I do an early stream in the day. We're playing Shapes.io today. We haven't played it in an awfully long time on stream. I haven't played it in an awfully long time off stream. 13 days since the last time I recorded one for YouTube. 32 since I played myself offline. 33 since we last played it on stream. So we've set F4 to give us some stats. Oh, down in the corner here. Tick rate, FPS 75, mouse, camera. Interesting. Why are they jammed up? Because they're not connected to anything. Because we were making blueprint of these shape thingies. Okay, what were we even doing? I don't even know what we're doing. Where's the hub? Hub is down here. It wants us to make these bullseye dealies. So they're red and white. It looks like stacked 4 times. Hey Orange, welcome in. So we're gonna want some red and white paint. And then stack stuff. How are we going in our upgrades? I guess we'll just let these keep doing their thing. Oh, we haven't started making that yet. Oh, we probably should do some of these as well. Oh, we have to make these red and white circles anyway. This looks horrible. What is this jammed for? Because they're going nowhere. Sure. Well, this, we can take white from here. And red from here. And circles from here. Because we don't seem to be using any of this anymore. Like, it looks like we're done with it. How do we select things? Control. Let's do all of that. And press delete. Yes. Oops. All of this, delete. These stars, delete. All of this, delete. I forget if I said hello Orange, but hello Orange, welcome in. So we're going to be wanting to paint red circles and white circles, and each shape will require 2 of them that we then need to like configure in the right orientation. But we only have part of, hey, what are these? Okay, so we don't want any of that either. Man, this just looks like it's going to be a mess if we try and do it in here. Let's just do it out here. So we've got circles. Here's our red, green, and blue. Is there another red nearby? We might do it in here. Use this red, green, and blue to make our white. And then this red for the other red. And then we've got circles nearby. Oops. Okay, so we're going to want 2 strips of each of these. Oh my goodness. Talk about forgetting keybinds. red, green, now blue. Now do we have... Wait, oh look, we already have a color, like compact color mixer. Awesome. That's what I was hoping we would have. Okay, let's put them like here and here. Yeah, we probably didn't give ourselves enough space here. It's the only thing. So let's go back a bit. Oh, green. That's not green. It's blue. Blue, green. We'll bring red up like that. And there's definitely not enough space in here to connect everything we need. Now what can we do about that? I mean, the simple thing is just to shift this all down. Yes, I'm okay with shifting that much. Let's go. Come here. Oh, Benji decided to be a lap kitty again? Lucky you. Is he giving nice hugs? Okay, now we need to get it in there. So we're actually gonna need to like go around that way. Like that. So that will get us 2 strips of white out. And let's just put a storage bucket here. So that can keep filling up whilst we wait. His face is shoved in your arm? Oh, that sounds cute. Now we need to paint them. Do I have a painting? I do have a painting scheme here. That's what makes blueprints so nice. It's just like, I want to do a thing. Let me just take one that I prepared earlier. Alright, we'll do that. Now this outside one is where the paint goes. We'll use the like wide one because it does prioritize one line. And then we want to get some circles in there. Down like that. And this one will come down like this. Boom. Boom. And we will put them in storage bucket. So that will get us a bunch of white circles. Now we need red circles. So we're going to want another 2 of these. Just with red. Oops. And then red. We can take... Why do I keep fat fingering everything? Red we can take down this way. Alright, so let's bring red like this. Second red like this. That one that way. When's the last time we played this? 33 days ago. That was the last time we played in our stream profile. It was 13 days ago, the last time I played in our YouTube profile. So a little while. Which is why some things are not going as smoothly as they could. You like that command? Of course you do. Be quiet. Okay, so now we're getting red circles and white circles. We need to cut them so we can make these shapes. Out of each of these we want to balance them. So they should just like keep doing their thing now. Why is this not getting a full band? Maybe it's just timing. My eyes. To do that we'll want the 4 cutter. Okay, let's put him down here at 2 items per second. Now that thing goes at 16 items a second. So we're gonna want a lot more than that probably. In here, this one is the input splitter that we want. We'll do that. What upgrade have we finished? Extraction. Extracting faster. Sure, we'll take it. Like, there's no reason not to. I've got to extract these out. Now let's try and get all of these the same way. So if we rotate that one clockwise and that one clockwise, we get a top and a bottom, like top and bottom right corner. So if we then stack them back together, we get this half here. Okay, and then from there, let's collect all those. Let's actually collect them at the bottom rather than the top. Just in case we run out of space up here. And then we're going to do the same thing with our whites. And the other red line. So it's red, white, white. But our whites, we actually want them like rotated the opposite way. That's a bit silly of us. So we actually want to rotate these ones and have these ones pass straight through. And let's just put a bin here to clear it out. The same here. We want to delete that column. Copy, paste. Okay, that looks completely wrong. Alright, what have we done there? Let's just delete all of that middle row. So we have top right. We actually want that top left, which will be a rotate. Or maybe that was all it was. We were rotating the wrong direction. Right, let's grab this and put it back in here. Get our trash bin out. We'll wait for that to clear out. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So that's got the white on the right, on the correct side. Now, I don't know how far down we're gonna have to go here. Like how many of these we'll need to keep our belt full. So we might just come back up to the top in case we need to go back down there. I'll just do that one for consistency. And now these, we want to connect a red one and a white one together. Now I'm sure we have a stacking section up here. We do. We're over here. Okay, so let's put a white one in there and a red one in there. The same in this one. Red. We're going to need to tunnel across this one. White. Oh, it has them going back up. How'd the storm go? It was fine. Like, there was a bit of rain. There was some hail, but nothing too bad. It certainly didn't live up to the hype that the warning made out to be. Okay, so now they'll keep doing their thing. We'll see how these cutter sections go. It looks like they're not keeping up a full belt. Now out of here, we're going to want one rotated and then stacked on top of the other one, and that twice. So we want to do this. Wait, so if we want to do what it said, we actually need 4 belts coming out of here. Like, I think we actually want to do this. And then here, rotate one of them. Like that. And then we want to stack these two together. So let's take everything again. We'll put it down a little bit more. Now which one goes on top? It's the red in the like top right hand corner that goes on the bottom. So that's the opposite way to the way I've done that. So let's just rotate the opposite one. So you go onto the bottom, you go onto the top. Yep, so it's red on the bottom and then the white, like that whitey type color on the top. And then we can do this. And then from here, we can take one more of these. Put him down there. And this should hopefully give us the bullseye out, which it does. And that's what we need to get back to the hub, which is just down there. Yeah, that took up a fair bit of space. Okay, you come down here. Let's just get rid of those, they're in the way. Oh look. Nice path in. That's a full band going out, which is exactly what we want. It looks like these things are not keeping up though, because our cutters aren't keeping up. There we go. That should produce a lot more. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. These cutters are different. To the red ones. There we go. We're gonna have some dodgy things come through here. And there's not much we can do. We seem to be getting through these okay now. Our stacking seems to be going okay. And then the splitting we're losing half. Why is that? Is it just because the cutters can't move enough stuff? Oops. Like they're 16, and these are going to be 8. Like we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have 8 red and 8 white going into each one. I think it's this step here that we messed up. We like tried to combine too many into one. I mean, I guess we could fix it. here's the middle. We say you just go that way, and these ones we're gonna do something different with. And that something different is the same thing that the top half is doing, just down a bit further. Because we don't have space up there to do it. Okay, let's do this down here. We had a red and a white going into each one. And the red was going into the right half. Oops. Okay, and then out of here, we'll be able to get 2 more of these. And we're gonna take these up into here. One we're going to take around that way. The other one we're going to take up this way. It's interesting, the output there halved. They're rotating that much slower. It is. It is what it is. Like, we've got it moving, it'll keep going. Let's sort out these stars. Where are we making those stars? It's not there. Yeah, it's a green star. Nope, that's kites. In here. Nope, that's purple thingies over here. Nope, more purple thingies. Up here. No, this is where we're making those other things. In here? No, that's why we're making more of those other things. Down here. Nope, that's blueprints. I mean, we have to be making them somewhere. Oh, here they are. So it's coming from... They're coming from down. They're coming from the left. So they're being made in here. Dude, look how inefficient this is. This is like as bad as it gets. This was what we were like when we started playing this game. Did we improve? It looks like we improved a little bit. Not much though. Yeah, I guess so. It's over here. More blueprints. So I think we're just gonna like ignore that we're making these here and start again. Somewhere we can see some circles. There's a circle. What was the other shape we'll need? Star. The stars nearby. No. circle. Like there's mostly stars. Which doesn't help us. Like we can make our own stars if we really have to. I'm not too keen on doing that though. Wait, we can get stars in here. What's this? Green stars. Is that the color we need? We need green stars. This does not look efficient at all. Where are they going? Oh, that's what was making these guys. I think we blow all this up. Yes. We need green, white, and red. Yep, blow all this up. Blow all this up. Yes, I'm sure. And we want green stars. We want the red, the white paint first. Is there an easy way to get white paint here? I mean, I think we just make white up here and bring it down. Yep, okay. Since we're making one, we may as well make two at the same time. Alright, we'll do that. These can come down here like this. Okay, now we need our triple color mixer, which is over here. We don't want the output line, because we want ours to go down, not up. And we want two of them. So, red. I said red, it wasn't red. Was green. Now this I want to cut, paste one tile over. And our outputs, we want that output. Give ourselves some space down there in case we need some more. This will give us two bands of white. Alright. Then we'll need that at our circles there. So let's actually keep bringing it across a bit more. Down here. So say there. And then we'll put a storage container. And then we need some circles. We need red. There's red over there. Not much red though. this. Bring these up to here as well. Whack in a storage box. We may as well start extracting our circles. And putting those in a storage box. Really should have been a bit more organized with this. We put the storage box here. We can do white into there like that, and red, and circles, and then there's not many stars there. 5. There's another star spawner over here. Teleport down here. And then let's just teleport them over all of this rather than going around. Then we'll need some green. Okay, so that's everything we'll need. Now we just gotta assemble them in the right order. So, oops. Yeah, no, we want to come in here. We want white and red circles again. Let's find our painter. We're over here. Look, let's just take 2 of them. So we know we're going to be doing something similar again. Now, where are we working? In here? No? Over here. No? Where are we? We're in here. Okay, so let's do our red and white circles up top up here. Take white over to that one, and a white into that one, and then we want some, we also want the red up here, red. And now we need all of our circles up there. And we're not going to have enough outputs for them. Here, we did this not very good. Gonna have to rebalance, oops, out here. Since I forgot to do it right at the exit. But we need to get our circles up there, and we'll need more circles. So these circles. Go like that. The next row of circles. Bring across this way. Up here. We'll do the same thing again. Into there. So that will give us red and white circles. Then I'm planning to use this space to stack them together. Wait, we have to cut them first. Oh. Good thing they're going up. I guess we'll use this space up here to cut them. We need more circles for over there. Yeah, circle, circle, circle. What are these being used for? Blueprints. We better not interrupt them. Circle. Here's some circle. Why did you not draw the next one? Second one, game. Now from here we want to come up. Yep, sure, we'll just go straight through. Go across there. We actually don't want to put it in that bit. We want to come to like here. Give it some space. Come up there, across there, back down there. Now these we need to teleport up and through. Let's put this side on. Alright, now let's get us some cutters, which were over here, I think. Nope. Down here. Yeah, I think we just want half of this. We were going over to here. We need space to fit all these in. So if we go there, and there. Bottom here, we'll just break that. It doesn't matter what order we cut them in. Just as long as we remember which order they come out in. Okay, so that's got all our red and white shapes coming out. Now we want to collate all of them. I reckon we actually do want to send them back up. Oop, get up there. You have all but 5 kitties in your home instance now? Oh, lucky you. You can probably go from there to there as well. If we do that cleverly. Yeah, this require too much work. I'm sure you can do it, Orange. Okay, now we need 2 sets of stackers. Which we would have had in here. In this section. I think I'm gonna have to move where that green is there. No, this green. These go that way instead. Okay, so we want a red and a white, a red and a white. What are they doing? Why are they stacking the wrong way? Oh, because I put these in the wrong order here. That's silly. So that means, other than all of these being junk now, in here we want to split. Combine. Doesn't matter which way we rotate it, just that it gets rotated. And the same up here. We want to combine. We want to split. And then it doesn't matter which way they get rotated, as long as they're both the same. And then from here, we can come down. We'll tunnel over these. Bring you across here like this and this. And just trash these for the time being until we get not ridiculous things coming out. There we go, some of them are okay now on this side. Some of them are okay now on this side. One requires a whole stinking gift about the other needs a lot of fractal stuff. I'm sure you can still do it. Okay, so that will get our red circle, like our red and white circles eventually. Once it clears through its backlog of stuff. There we go. Oh, there's still some. Just leave the trash bins there. Wait, we got a filter thingy, didn't we? No, we didn't get the filter, we got the button. Yeah, we haven't unlocked the item filter yet. here. Let's just put them into two storage containers. Now we want to paint some of these. So we're gonna take that down to here. We want stars. Paint goes in that side, and then paint. Whoops. Yeah, we haven't used any of these yet. We haven't had a need for them. Except for just like toying with things. Oops. How do you want to go into there? Okay, so that gives us our two green. So there's one of them. Here's the other shape that we need. Let's get it out of there. And we need some more stacking machines. Where are our stacking machines? In here. Oh, they're also doing cutting. These are our stacking machines here. So let's put in two of them. Now we want the red, like the green star on top, which means we'll have to go into like the this side here. Now these we can bring down like this. And then we'll tunnel that out. Oh, we didn't connect this one up. That's why it's not going. And they look like the right shape. Oh, but they're rotated wrong. They need white on the top right. So that's all of our shapes here rotated the wrong way. That's an easy fix. So in here, we'll just create a little rotation setup. One of you there. One of you there. Oops. You go there. Now we want to rotate these. Doesn't matter which way, as long as it's by 90 degrees. And that will put the white up in that top right corner. Okay, now we need to get them to the hub, which is over there. How do we want to get in there? What is this doing? This pizza thing is doing nothing. Because we don't need them anymore. So, get out of here. No worries, Orange. Go do what you need to do. And then the second line, I'm gonna bring down as well. Now I can hear you saying, but the second line, like, it's not going to be like super useful to begin with. Oh, that's going to like jam up down here something shocking because of all these other merges that are going in. Okay, you just go into there, you go that way. This stuff can go nowhere. So we just like massively spiked our production of those things. Where are they? Down here, 28 a second from like... I don't know what that was. Not many. Like, it's still not in the same order of magnitude as some of these other things we're making. But it's still pretty high up there. But that's only one of these two upgrades. The other one is this thing, which is almost the same. It just has like this background part on it, like half kite, half square. So that's going to be the other. Like we put in both lines coming directly into here now. Let's just come back up here. Make sure we're legitimately getting full belts worth of these. 14, hey? So what's slowing us down from getting 16? Sending in 16 of those. Not sending in 16 of these. Interesting. Yeah, small things like that just mean that it backs up a bit. I think it's just because of how these painters work. Don't really have the space here to fit more. If we can do this. Feels a bit awkward though. But it will definitely work. And that should get that up a little bit. And they're getting up towards 16 by the looks of it. 15.7. We could probably add another one on there. Yeah, they're just 3 wide. This should go up even like slightly higher now, up to like 16. Now over here, this should also go up slightly. Yep, 16 on this one. This other one's just probably got a little bit of catching up to do. Let's not let this prioritize any of these paths. The rebalance, just make sure that each one gets the same amount of goods, and it's well and truly over our belt rate. I don't know why we're not going up here. Seem to be sending plenty in. Just put a little buffer there, in case that's what it is. We could probably do the same. Oh, we've got a buffer there. That's what those guys are doing. It's not our rotating. They can go at 8 and 2 will do 16. It's definitely here. Is it our stacking? Yeah. Like we're not stacking enough. Like we can't send more of these kites in. There we go. So we're sending 16 in now. So this will be 16. Okay, so that's as good as we're going to get there. Now we need to organize this, oops, this kite shape here. So red on the diagonal and kite, green on the other red off diagonal, kite, green, main diagonal, square. Let's just see if we can't find a piece that looks like that already somewhere nearby. I mean, we've got some kite here and square already opposite each other, which isn't quite what we want. If they were immediately next to each other, I was going to say like this one, but no. Oh, here. Square and kite next to each other. We need to... Okay, we found our spot. Okay, now the 2 cutter cuts only vertically. So we'll need to rotate these first. So we'll get in our little rotation. Schema. So now we're going to cut half of it and destroy the other half. Do we have a 2 cutting area? 4 cutting area? Doesn't look like it. We'll have to make one. Where were we working up here? Now the 2 cutter also processes 2 items a second. And with the belts of 16, that will be 8. We'll put in 9 because sometimes it overflows a little bit. Let's take this one around. Take this one up to here. Let's just look and see which side gets cut. So we don't want the top half, we do want the bottom half. Why would it do that? And I think... Okay, now we take all this again. Here, offset by 1. And the offset by 1 just will make it easier when we go to connect these up. So we want to trash these. Okay, let's put in all of our trashes. Not you. And then all these come out here, like so. We'll do that one as well. These come out too. And that, so our stackers are, they're only 1 per second. Didn't realize they were slower. So we need 2 stackers per. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll need to split each of those in half. let's see if we can't do it like in a row. Just be a bit cheeky. Now 180 rotator. Only does 8 a second as well. Which I think will be okay here. Because each of these is not processing 8 items per second. Oh, and then we want to stack these. So let's go. How can we do this? Let's get the longer tunnel. Shift our rotation back 1. And then here we will split. And from this one, why do I keep getting the wrong key there? Come out. This one can now come back into here. And we want it split as well. So if we just like used up lots of space here, this would be easy. But I'm trying to do it without using lots of space. We can go. Let's give ourselves a bit of room. And on this side as well, a bit of room. Okay, now here we can stack those. Now that bit, now this bit here, we're going to bring down, and from there go into a tunnel. Now these bits go shifted back 1. Oops. So they'll come out there like that. We'll stack those together. We'll shift this tunnel back. And then we will combine them. Like that. But we want that combiner going the opposite direction. So they stack down. There we go. So that setup here will let us take these 2 inputs, the top 2 cutters, and produce a lot of kite outputs. So let's take all of that. We want just that portion there. But that did it completely wrong. I guess we'll just delete everything that we already had. And we've got to delete those as well, I guess. Because they have to get upgraded to the white. Teleport type. Yeah, copy, paste, 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 paste. over on the side over here, we want a whole bunch of these. And then down here, kite stacker. Oh, well, it actually looks like we're making too many for a single route. So before we get too far, let's do this. Let's take every other one of these out. We'll put another row down there. It'll actually have to go down here. This one will be gone. We'll put little teleporters over there. And then we want the same connector to connect them all in. So each of these should produce like half a line. So they should, like if we put a belt timer here, they should both be running at about 8. This one, inside one's slightly higher because there's actually 9 cutters, not like 9 sets, not 8. But in that ballpark. Okay, now we need to color them. Look at this, we've already got all of those. So it's going to be no, pardon me, issue getting, like taking one of those lines and doing this to them. Don't really feel like making all of this again. But we certainly could. There's plenty more of that kite there. And plenty of green and red down here. We're actually going to do it with the quad painters, because we rarely use them. Let's do it that way, maybe. I don't know how I want to do this. Like that. Okay, we want red, green. Let's just get one of these working first. Green, green. Red. Oops. And red. What do you produce? Oh, you need a button. Button. Wiring. Your wiring. How do we wire this in? Like that? Run. Are they canon colored the right way? No, they are not. So we need the red on top. So red. Red. Green. Green. Okay, that's the right color. Now, the rate of those painting is 4 per second. So if we put 4 of them, that should color everything. need to organize this better. So we'll have some of these. This input splitter. Oops. And then another one out here for our pieces. And then the output will be connected this way. Oh, we got there. Item filter. This is the thing we were looking for before. Just lets you filter things out. But we got to make this like speed racer dial thing next. We're not doing that until after we finish these. Just because it was a little bit awkward. Like, it's not hard. It just was annoying. I think it was annoying because like some of these like were not the size you would expect. Like they're a bit smaller. Can't remember exactly. Okay, let's get some. We need red in the top and green in the second row. Okay, so that's producing the right thing. Now we've got to copy, paste, paste, paste. And then we'll go copy, paste. Let's actually rebalance this output so it doesn't bias one of the paths. Yeah, that's right. We want red in the bottom. And we want all of these wired to the same button. I'll wire all of those together. Connect them up to that button. Now these can come over here into a storage box. Now we need to combine them with these over here. And we put them just there. They don't seem to be producing a full belt. It's probably because of how the painters work. Like each painter uses 2 color. Which means we need to be extracting more out of there. And these need to be more complicated. Gosh darn it. Okay, and then from out here, we want those input splits that comes like this. And then we need a way to get red and green in. So red and green. Let's actually delete this bottom half. Just delete all of it. And then let's take that section there. To get this bit connected. And then we'll go like that. So now that's producing a full belt. So yeah, that was the issue. We need to do the same thing over on this other one. So let's just can all of this. Yes. This. Copy. Paste. You still go down there. Now, this one will again need red and green coming in. But green will go to that one. Red goes to this one. And then red also goes to that line there. And green to this one. There's not enough space to get through there. We're gonna have to come this way. And even then there's not really enough space. So red into there. We need to get green to there. So we can go across there and then up there. And you come into there. Our wiring is still good. So when those greens gets up there, these should start producing. We put a meter on here, they should both get to 16 eventually. Oh, this is full. This one didn't quite, and I don't know why. Because it's exactly the same. Oh wait, we got to bring them over this way. Boom. Wait, come over here with this. Actually come up and across. Up and across. Now we've got to intercept these guys. So let's put a storage in there and do this. So we'll stop sending them, we don't need any more. But we do need to stack them with these. And we've got the orientations correct. So we can take... We've already got a double stacker set up there. So we can take that. Let's whack it here. In what order do we want them? We want our kite thingies on the bottom. Kite thingies on the bottom is these paths here. And then the top thingies is that way. We do want to rebalance that output. And the same on our other one over here. Just to make sure that each route is getting the same. And then from there, we want to come back out across this way. Let's just can that. Done. So they will very soon. Let's just put some of these on here. Right, so they're going as fast as they can. Down to here. They're already there. So we'll see this pick up pretty quickly, up to 32. And then we've got to wait for it to get to 50,000. And you can see it's getting there relatively quickly. I mean, it'll still take a while. Half an hour or so. These kite things, I'm not going to touch them. They can just keep doing their own thing. Let's look at this part now. So there's a white circle. A green circle. And then like a kite thingy, like part of a star thingy, and then a half a yellow circle. And it was the spacing on this, I think, that I had an issue with when I did it. So let's just try and get these yellow parts right first. We need for them a kite and a half circle. If we can find something like that, like here, that will make it easier for us. Actually, it won't. It won't really make any difference. Might even make it harder. To get yellow, we want red and green. Where's our 2-color mixer? I have to have mixed 2 colors at some point. I'm just making white everywhere. So much white. Where's our not white color? Here's an inefficient one. Another inefficient one. Well, I guess we're making our own. Now they got 1.6 a second, so we'll need 10 of them. Just put in 5 to start. Bring you up and around. You in here. You go like this. Now our splitter. You're our joiner. You're our splitter. I'm gonna connect this in. That's 6, 10. So that will produce a full band of yellow. I'm gonna color half circles and kites. So I'm actually gonna need 2 bands of yellow. Annoyingly. Thankfully colors don't matter the order you put them in, they all come out the same way. So we can do that to get color in there faster. That would be nice if we had a circle and something with 2 stars on it. Look at that guy. There's not many of them though. There's a few more up here. Only 2 strips of them. How far are we going? Where are we going? Over to there. Down here. Okay, so that will bring our other shape in. So let us bring circles in. Then we're gonna paint. I mean, these things. We could cut the half we don't need before it even gets down here. So if we cut discard, keep this. We'll just trash these for now. Now on here we want an input splitter. Six, 7, 8. I think we said we needed 9 before, didn't we? I don't quite remember. Okay, so now painting this and painting this will be enough to get 2 of the inner parts done. Now we've definitely got painters here. Oh, why are we... That started lagging. Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Alright, let's put... Gee, that's full. Let's put 1 painter, say here, and 1 here. Now, I'm going to come down a little bit first to give us room to rebalance them. To make sure that both are getting the same amount of stuff. And then across here, and then, oops. Boom, boom, boom. You come down here. You come down to here. And then if we bring that across like that, I mean, there's not a lot more space there because we've got these. Where did this cutter go? So we can do it directly with the circle one. With the other one we need to split, rotate, rejoin. Okay, let's get our rotation in here. We want them rotating counterclockwise. Six is rotate. Okay, and then in here, that's the splitter we want. This is the recombiner we want. Except we don't want to trash anything. Comes out that way, so we want to rotate it back the same way again. And we want more of these. Well, get out of the way. And we'll put a storage bucket here. And these other ones, we just want the cutting mechanism. And then their rotation is actually 180. It's almost art in a way. My doctor's doing art. You're not wrong. Like, some of these aren't even moving. So I don't know what's going on there. But these are facing the wrong way. They need to go back that way. And these ones need to go forward that way. Oops. Right, let's just trash these until they all catch up. But now we need to stack this onto these. And I think this is the part that was weird. Where's the stacker? Here, we'll just take a small a small section of it. Put it here. Now we want the kite part on the bottom and the moon part on the top. Yes, if you can see, it's a different size. Like in the diagram, it's smaller on here. So we need to shrink it first before we merge it with the other one. And what that means is this has to go. This has to go. That will go. I mean, we can put a storage box there. Why not? But we need to like hack these to get them to go the right way. And all of this is just trash. So let's bring these out here. These out here. Now I think the way I had to do it was get some other random shape on the bottom half of each of them. Then stack them. How would we do it for this? So we need so the reason that this is complicated is that this thing, like that white circle in the center, is the same deal. It's just a pain in the neck. Is the only way to describe it. So we can stack something on the bottom of this and then stack something else on the bottom to get it smaller. Then stack that thing onto this thing, then cut the bottom off. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll bring this out here. Where's our cutting thing? There's one of them up here. Except we don't want to trash any of it. No worries, Orange. Go do what you need to do. Get rid of one of them. I'm gonna split them into two halves. And this other half we will do this too. You can be in this side. So that produces 2 bits here, and we want one of them, well, we want them both rotated actually. So we can get our rotating tool. We want the splitting tool first. You can rejoin there. You'll rejoin there. You'll split that way. You'll split that way. Now this one, we want to rotate right to get onto the bottom. This one will rotate left to get onto the bottom. Okay, now we'll bring our circle over. We'll get our stacking. Oh, we actually want a double stacker here. Oh, well, it'll actually be a quad stacker. I haven't got one of those around anywhere. So we'll just make it from scratch. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. That won't work because we need to do something with this one as well. We actually need all of this again. Well, half of this again. But we'll take all of it again. to that one now. You can come to this one. Let's just do the two halves separately. So we'll do junk into there. Junk into there. Circle into there. We need more space. You could have gone there. If this one's coming down here, if that one's going down there, this one can come down here. He needs a tunnel over there, which means that this one has to actually come down another road. I don't think we've given ourselves enough space here to get this operational at full speed. But yeah, so that's like produced like yellow on the top with junk on the bottom. And then this part, can we take that? Oops. Let me do that. That looks like as far as we can go. Oh no, we can get a couple. Oh no, we can't get these inputs in. Oh well. It is what it is. We'll take what we can get at the moment. Okay, you come down there like that. Now we need one of these other junk rows over here. It's just a regular stacking mechanism. Turn all those around. Like this. And then, oops, we want to take this again into, I think that row will be okay. Let's get some more of these in. Wait, what? What? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will come around into the bottom. And then this guy. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nowhere near enough. We're gonna need to reconfigure this here. You want, you're a joiner, you're a splitter. That one got nothing going through it. Oh, because the other one doesn't either. Sure. Let's give it some space. Give this some space. much as we can. Give that as much space as we can. And then we'll fit. Well, I guess we can only fit 3 more in there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's. I mean, if we shift this top one up. We'll be able to get an additional one at the top here. Now let's take the bottom one up to there. And then it doesn't matter which one these junk ones go in. When is that junk? We need to trash you to just keep the other line going. But this one here now, will produce the right thing. And then we just need to, at the bottom, cut off the junk bit. Okay, so we can do that to there. And bring this down and out here. We'll get rid of all of that. Now we need to cut off the bottom junk bit. So as we're going up, we're going to do the rotation required. To get everything sitting on the right side. That one. Okay, so that's this. Now our cutters are here. Just take some, oops. We do this. Hey Orange, welcome back. That's the bottom half that we don't want. And the top half that we want to rotate right. And then this we want to be combined back in. And you come down this way. Wait, why are you going back massive again? See, it's the right shape here. And then here, like that goes, the yellow goes massive again. I don't remember needing to do the top half first, but maybe we did. So we want white circles. Or white half circles. But it means making white again. I feel like half of the things we do is make white circles. Look at all these white circles here. Can we commandeer some of them? I mean, if we do that, will this thing over here even know? Well, one's making blueprints, the other one is making this last upgrade. We probably shouldn't interrupt them too much. But I really don't feel like making more white circles. So we're just gonna steal some. We need them up there. we also need them cut. So if we take this circle cutter, spin it around, whack it there, bring this up, we get white circles, half white circles. This is exactly the thing that we want. So we teleport us across there. Now from here, we want to again do a stacking, which is all of this. And it is the white that goes on the bottom this time. Oh, we messed that up completely. Let's not do that rotating. It's definitely not needed yet. Alright, we're gonna trash a bunch of this. Hope you're doing well, Orange. Okay, these look like they're all pointing the right direction now, at least. That's something. They're not coming through as a full belt. Let's put some more on there, just to help it out. So confused about what this one actually wants. Now if we rotate that and then cut that, okay, I don't think that's right. There's only one way to find out. We'll put bring this up here. Put a rotating, get rid of all that junk. Put a rotating mechanism in here. And then we want to cut them again. Take this, not that cutting mechanism, but one of the ones where we trashed half of it. There's a cutter where we trash half of it. Up here. Yep, so it looks like that's trashing the left half, which is consistent with what we'll want here. Okay, so we've got to here. Now we want a green and a red half circle. Here's green and red. We can color these and color these. And then just split out the part we need. Your head kinda hurts? Oh no. I hope you'll be okay. We want a painter. We actually want that going the opposite direction. Oops, that's an input. This should give us red somethings. And then we want to extract these out to just give us a red top portion. Let's go that one. We want cutter. We use the top one, trash the bottom one, put in a second cutter. That top piece is already in the right orientation for us. This will give us a whole bunch of red top pieces. Now we want to do the same for green. So we'll take all of that. We'll put it not on top of the green because we covered up that other green. Put it there. Let's use this one as well. This can come out and go into that line. Whoops. Like that. And then we want some green paint. Now it's going to give us top rights again as well. We actually want top left this time. So out here. We're gonna put in a little rotating gizmo. So we have to do 2 because these only rotate at 8 per second, but the belt moves at 16 per second. So we just need a little bit more capacity. And then all of this we can put here. Now the order of these won't matter because they won't overlap, but they'll produce red and green top dealios. We do need to rotate these back the right way again. Again, that's one of these, but with the opposite rotation direction. Catch up a minute. They're all pointing upwards now. We'll bring this up to here. We'll bring these over this way. We'll get another stacking setup. Bunger in here. So if they go onto the top, they go on the bottom. And then if we look at what comes out here, that looks like that. So I was just doing weird things with the sizing before we had it completed. So now this, we need to get into the hub. I don't know where the hub is. I'm just kind of following everything else. Don't think that was a clever strategy. Is that white paint that's not going somewhere? Oh, there's the hub there. Where can we get these in without causing too much disruption? I think what I want to do is that. I mean, that definitely will cause disruption. Not on the thing we're currently working on. And if we balance these out again. She should be fine. New upgrade is available. So we finally got all of the purple kites. And then we can upgrade mixing and painting again straight away. And upgrade this again straight away. I'm not going to though, because when we get this guy, again we'll get the first tier straight away. But we don't have enough of the, like these star things, to be able to spend another 25 here, and then 25 on that upgrade, especially when this is so close. So we're just going to wait for it for the time being. You can see these things are going up, not as fast as they could be. Like there's some gaps. So we're sending out at about 10 a second. What's the slowness? Is the slowness just our stacking speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be okay. What are our input speeds? They're probably going to be hindered by the out. So let's just do that again. Put that to there. Okay, so now we've finished this one. We can upgrade there. And you can see we can upgrade this one as well. But we couldn't have afforded the second one here. We need more of these purple, like these star and purple background dealies. But it looks like just adding a few more of those increased what we can do here. Plus this upgrade probably helped. So what can our stackers do now? 1.75 a second. It looks like some are getting caught back here, so we're definitely processing them as fast as we can. This single setup. Okay, so now we just have to wait for this to get all 25,000 of them. And we're delivering them at 16 a second. While we wait for that to go, maybe we'll look and see if we can't generate more of these purple stars. I mean, if we look here, which way are they coming from? They're coming from the south. From this direction. Over here. So it looks like the bottleneck is our... We're stacking as fast as we can. So let's just slightly rearrange that. I do want to find one of our compact stacking setups. This one will do. In here. Let's just put it, let's say there. And I want to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I want to break that delivery there. We want rebalances in here to to make sure both sides gets the same quantity of stuff. And then down here, it's the purple that goes in the bottom. So that's that side. The white stars go in that side. And then here, we can like put them into the same storage bucket. That's fine. Then we'll rebalance the output. Bring this line down as well. I mean, there's just so much junk going on here now. I mean, blueprints are good. These other things are useless. Like, this is all useless. The purple things are useless. Now, the red kites are useless. Like, we don't need them for any more of the upgrades. So let's just do what we were doing before. Put that in there like that. We'll do some of this. To keep both of them flowing as fast as they can. Both at 16. This one's slow, we don't really care about it. Like, we're still not really getting through these. Like this seems to do reasonably well. Somehow. I don't know how, but we somehow managed to get both of them working well. So that's going down. Because of this thing. I mean, we could just take a copy of all of this. Whack it there. How would we... I mean, the output is over there. That's easy. The input is here. That's easy. Where's our small input? But how would we split this? So it's 32. So 10 extractors gives 32. Limit to 16, so we only need 5. So if we were to break there and there, and then say that's another 5, and down here, how can we get 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we change those to be like that, we want to rotate in that direction, and then we'll adjust where these are exactly going. You'll go to there, you'll go to there, you'll go to there, and you come into there. So that's doubled the number of these guys we've got, which should now fill up, or at least these, a little bit. Which it looks like it's doing. Only got a full belt of purple out of there though, that is concerning. That means that this is going to go down quickly. So we're gonna need to take one of those again. Put there. Now this needed purple. We missed the input row. Like so. You are the input we want. Like that. Now here, you come into there, and our purple, we want to come this way, and we want to have that output balanced. So that should start producing more purple here. Okay, now we've got two upgrades we can do. That's these two. Let's do the cutting one first, and then the mixing painting one next. So now each of these are going at almost full speed. Awesome. We doubled like the amount of cutting that we did. I don't remember which stream we did this. It was a month ago probably. But they're all coming across here. This is not going down now, which is good. And these are still coming out at full speed. These guys are still coming in at full speed. Our sundial thingies. These kites aren't doing anything. We're just like making them for the sake of making them. At this point, where's this white going? Into here. Into that. Like that's not doing anything. Not doing anything at all. Just cut it off. Where are these going over here? What do they do over here? Oh, they feed a bunch of other stuff. Man, everything is so convoluted because of when we started. And we had no idea what we were doing. I mean, this was turned into a bit of a mess, but we got there. It's all running at like schmick speed. Look at these guys still sending the like it's stars in. It's trying. It's trying. These kites we don't need anymore either, so we can kill them. And that probably doesn't need to be split anymore. It can just flow straight through. If they're not doing anything anymore, we can cut them off. What's coming up here? That's what's in there. They're not doing anything anymore. That's not doing anything anymore. They're not doing anything anymore. And our bullseyes aren't doing anything anymore. Alright. Just clean this mess up a little bit. All of this. Go to there. Oh look, they're still trying. That's what I thought was good for a thing when we started. All these belts that we had to use before because we just had so much junk going in there. We don't need anymore. Why is this going so slow? Oh, because it's a remnant of the past. Rip the shapes? Definitely rip those shapes. I mean, it looks like we've got these white circles working properly. We could probably do something. Like, we've got the shape here. We don't need to do anything with the shape. The blueprints, except for rotate it. And we want a painting scheme. That's a not very compact one. We have a more compact painting scheme. We will have. So we just did a bunch of painting. Here. Let's come down here. Where are we painting? Down here. We'll do that. We need to turn the output around. It's in here. I forget how many we said we needed. 7 or 8. How fast the big guys go? 1.75. We need to get to 16. So 2 will do 3. So 10 will do 15. So I want 11 to do 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but it'll be 11 times 2 because they produce 2 outputs. Okay, so that'll be fine. Okay, let's cut that off. You need to go into there. And then our paint. Really? Look how... This thing isn't going to know what hit it. Oh, our output connected up. Now let's scrap all of that. And do this. And up here... let's come back here. We need a 180 rotation. You're out in, you're out. Boom. Now we just need to stack these circles with this better. And a stacker we have over, well, it'll be up here somewhere. Here's some we prepared earlier. That has the 2 inputs going up. We'll need to adjust the output to go up as well. This is the bottom. Okay, let's just... Okay, what else goes... I don't even understand how this is working. These are coming from down here. So that should produce us a full strip of... Not quite, we need one more. Okay, and we don't want these other mergers here. For that split, we just want to go straight through. Now to be like, what the heck is this? Look at all these things coming. I mean, we can probably trick this into storing some more. Like, that's definitely producing more than enough. And this is producing enough to saturate that belt. 19.5. Once we get this next level up, where's the hub in here, which unlocks constant signal, then we'll end the stream for tonight. Okay, we've got enough of these star things now, so we'll upgrade that. So now everything is tier 7 and all needs the same upgrade. This rocket ship dealio. That's a pain in the neck. That's all I have to say. It's a pain in the neck. And we will get to it not today. It takes some like mental preparation to be able to deal with it. So we're not sending full stack, like full. Track of those. Belt reader. Let's put the belt reader up here a bit further. I wonder why. Because we're not sending enough out. We're not sending enough out, so they're not reduced, like there's not enough going in. I mean, it makes sense. But all of this, like there's nothing from stopping us repeating it. You get out of the way. All of this. We'll put a second one there. And we'll teleport some blue paint over. We'll teleport some shape over. And then bring you up to here we'll do. Put in this. So now we need to get some color down there. Which we can do like so. Then we need to get some shape up there. We can do like so. So that will double the amount of these base pieces we're creating. We'll need that to face the opposite direction though. to there. Now we need a second, like a white painting thing here. 7. How on earth is that 7? No way is that 7. Oh, probably because we just interrupted it. Let's take this, we'll put it in here. That blue goes into the left side. Let's balance these outputs. Both roots have the same amount of white going in. You come this way, and then we got to get these white out. Which is easier said than done. There we go. So again, we just massively increase the amount of blueprints we're creating. Because this is like this side is basically ripe for making them. We got circles here. Painters here. The correct shape down here. The right color nearby, like it's just made for making them. Look at how the rate we're making them. 79 a second now. We started at 50 earlier. Now we're going with our level 24.5. We're nearly there. At 32 a second, what's that? 20 seconds or something? We can sit here and watch it. Oh, it's only 16 a second. Like 40 seconds. Constant signal. This is really connected to item filters, for example. Constant signal can make the shape, color, or boolean 1 or 0. This one was actually a fun one to make. Not when I did it myself. We're not doing that now. I'll just show you the item filter. We'll connect, not in that far. We'll connect it down here. Just to minimize the amount of impact it will have on everything. So our blueprints just go straight in, good. And then these other blueprints get merged in with stuff. Right, maybe we'll do it back here. So like we want to separate out the blueprints. We'll get rid of this. Separate out the blueprints from the like the purple shape, so we can use the item filter for that. It needs an input, which we can get on the layers wire, or the wire layer. Enter the short key of the shape, which you can generate here. That takes you to a website. This one. And it lets you draw what you want. So we want like that blueprint shape. So we can come here, copy key. Come over here. Paste it in. So that's the blueprint key. And then we can wire that up to here. So when we connect it into here, it will send blueprints one way and other items the other way. I mean, it makes no sense to do it here with this. But if you're trying to filter things out, it's a way that you can do it. Yeah, like that's just an example of something that you could use it for. But like in that instance, it makes no sense at all. Except for a cool demonstration, show that we can like split things apart. Now again, this shape that we just started making, we don't want it anymore. It's done its job. We're nearly at 500,000 blueprints. We are going to finish there. It's time for me to go and get some shut-eye. Let's see who's online. What is this game? Oh, okay. We're gonna go and raid. It's News. She's a lovely British girl who likes her coffee and Yoshis. Definitely go and show her some love. She's also another family-friendly stream. I don't know what this game is. Seems weird for her to be playing something like this, but oh well, that's what her stream is. Why is it taking so long to ready up? But yeah, that's what we got to today. We got a couple of levels up here. 21 to 23. And we unlocked some stuff. We're producing way more blueprints now. More of these like star kite shaped thingies. That's still the same. Probably really should get this up to like half of that. Maybe next time. But thank you everyone for being here. I do appreciate it. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now. This hand. Both hands. Bye for now.